Good morning, everybody, on this freezing cold Melbourne winter's day. So we're in August now, sort of mid-August 2019, in case I forget for future reference. I want to talk about something really important here, and I think it's really important to put it out there and see if it resonates anywhere. And it's in regards to, a bit shaky, it's in regards to pain and the fact that we emotionally suffer greatly in this life, and most of it is due to our own perception or perceived ideas of what we think we're seeing and believing. And what I mean by that is, often I see posts on Facebook with people who are talking about how horrible life is, and that they want to end it, or they're in a really bad turmoil head. There's a lot of turmoil going on in their head. This is something that you've created. This is something that you've manifested in your own mind. Nobody put it there. It is your perceived ideas of the past and future, or imagined future and imagined past, really, because all your conceptual ideas of what happened is a result of your belief system. It's not held against anybody else, because everybody else is doing what they do, and I guess in a sense it's like seeing within yourself that you are creating a space that shows people that you need help, and that is a good place to be. But I don't want you to suffer anymore. I want you to understand that the suffering is caused by your own doing. I promise you, it's your own doing of a situation that you've seen to be in a certain way, and that there's a lot of pain underneath that, and there's a lot more going on than your eye can see. And usually what happens, we find an excuse or a reason to blame someone or something for the way that we feel, because we want things to be we don't want things to be the way that they've apparently seem. So yeah, just in moments like that, I think it's a really great thing to just become present to that feeling of what you're feeling and the stories that you're telling yourself. And the most wonderful thing you can do is question yourself. Just stop and pause and question yourself and say, is this true, what I'm truly feeling about this person's idea and what they feel and believe and think? Is this absolutely true, without a doubt, that this is what's going on? That's what's causing your disharmony? And a technique which has really helped me is to just come to the present moment, and just allow those thoughts to happen. And if you have to cry, and if you have to scream and yell, and let them come out, but don't believe in the thoughts that you're having about the situation for 1 minute, that they are true, that you're not good enough, that it's true that you this and that and the other, and that they won't believe you and they don't love you, and none of that is true. And the most important thing and job that you need to do is to self-approve, because you're looking to find approval where it really doesn't matter. If I needed approval from someone, which I always have my whole life, and I think for the last 2 or 3 years I've been kind of in a place where, your opinion of me isn't really my business, and that as much as I love everybody equally, there's nothing that I need to have you say to me to make me feel whole. And a lot of us are looking for that. We're looking for that, ourself outside of ourselves, to try and find comfort. In other words, we think that having the ideal person or the ideal friend or the ideal whatever is going to bring us that beautiful feeling of self-acceptance. And no, that comes from you. It comes from your own doing. And it starts with saying, I accept and embrace myself however I show up, as I am, because I'm perfect for myself and I don't need anybody to approve of me. Obviously, being mindful that if you are having attacking thoughts on everybody else, including yourself, it just becomes a vicious circle. So clear your mind, come into now often, and just, I watched a movie, Peaceful Warrior, and he says, empty out the garbage. Well, literally, empty out the garbage, because most of it is garbage, I promise you. And yeah, I thought I'd just put that out there, and I hope someone can sort of get that a little bit, especially somebody who's suffering. It's you. It's all you. Okay? Peace. Love you.